Hello, everyone. I'm Natasha, your host for today. If you're new here, I'd like to tell you that we upload a new English learning video every day to help you improve your English faster and with more confidence. In today's lesson, we're focusing on something very important: English listening and speaking practice for beginners with level A1. This video is specially designed for those of you who are just starting your English learning journey. Whether you want to understand simple English conversations, speak more confidently in daily life, or build a strong foundation for fluent speaking, this video is for you. We will go through real-life dialogues, easy listening stories, and practical speaking examples that will help you learn naturally. By the end of this video, you'll be able to understand basic English conversations, respond with common phrases, and use beginner vocabulary with more fluency and confidence. I'll also guide you through short exercises that you can repeat after me. You'll hear the English sentences slowly and clearly, and then we'll practice them together. So, don't worry if you're a complete beginner. This lesson will move step by step with you. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an English lesson that helps you grow. Now, take a deep breath, relax, and grab your notebook and pen if you want to write things down. Let's begin your English speaking and listening practice together. Let's begin our English listening and speaking practice for beginners. Imagine you have just moved to a new city where everyone speaks English. On your first morning, you wake up and get ready to go outside. You want to buy a coffee and maybe say hello to someone. This simple situation gives us a perfect chance to learn and practice beginner English conversations. Let's imagine the scene. You walk into a small cafe. The woman at the counter smiles and says, "Good morning. How can I help you?" You smile back and reply, "Good morning. I would like a coffee, please." She asks, "Small or large?" You think for a moment and say, "A large coffee, please." Then she says, "Would you like milk or sugar?" You reply, "Yes, milk and 1 sugar, please." She says, "No problem. That will be $3. You hand her the money and say, "Here you go." She gives you the coffee and says, "Have a nice day." You smile and say, "Thank you. You too." Let's repeat this slowly. Listen carefully. "Good morning. How can I help you?" "I would like a coffee, please." "Small or large?" "A large coffee, please." "Would you like milk or sugar?" "Yes, milk and 1 sugar, please. That will be $3. Here you go. Have a nice day." "Thank you. You too." Now let's say it together. Repeat after me. "Good morning. I would like a coffee, please." "A large coffee, please." "Milk and 1 sugar, please." "Here you go." "Thank you. You too." Great job. These are simple phrases you can use in many places, at cafes, restaurants, or shops. Practicing these short conversations will help you feel more confident when speaking English. Let's move to another situation. Imagine you meet someone in the park. A man walks his dog and smiles at you. He says, "Hello, nice weather today." You reply, "Yes, it's very sunny." He says, "Do you come to this park often?" You reply, "Yes, I come here every morning." Then he says, "My name is John. What's your name?" You say, "I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you." He says, "Nice to meet you too." This is a simple, friendly conversation. Let's repeat this slowly. "Hello, nice weather today." "Yes, it's very sunny." "Do you come to this park often?" "Yes, I come here every morning." "My name is John. What's your name?" "I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too." Now repeat after me. "Hello, nice weather today. Do you come to this park often?" "Yes, every morning." "What's your name?" "I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you." Wonderful. These are the kinds of phrases you'll hear in daily conversations. Listening and repeating helps your brain remember them naturally. Now let's try a small routine story. Listen carefully and try to understand the words. We will repeat the story slowly after telling it once. This is Alex. Alex is a student. He wakes up at 7 o'clock every morning. He brushes his teeth and takes a shower. Then he eats breakfast. He usually eats eggs and drinks tea. After breakfast, Alex goes to school. He walks to school because it is near his house. At school, he learns English and math. He likes English class. After school, Alex comes home. He does his homework, eats dinner, and watches TV. Then he goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Now let's say that again, slowly. This is Alex. Alex is a student. He wakes up at 7 o'clock every morning. He brushes his teeth and takes a shower. He eats breakfast. He eats eggs and drinks tea. He walks to school. At school, he learns English and math. He likes English class. After school, he comes home. He does his homework, eats dinner, watches TV, goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Now repeat some sentences after me. Alex is a student. He wakes up at 7 o'clock. He eats breakfast. He walks to school. He learns English. He goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Perfect. These short, simple stories help you understand the flow of English sentences. Let's try another conversation. This time at the supermarket. You are shopping for food. A shop assistant sees you and says, "Hello, can I help you?" You say, "Yes, I'm looking for apples." The assistant says, "The apples are over there." You say, "Thank you very much." Then you ask, "How much are the apples?" The assistant says, $2 per kilo. You say, "I will take 2 kilos, please." The assistant says, "Sure. Anything else?" You say, "No, that's all. Thank you." The assistant replies, "You're welcome. Have a good day." Let's slow it down and repeat. "Hello, can I help you?" "Yes, I'm looking for apples. The apples are over there." "Thank you very much. How much are the apples?" $2 per kilo. I will take 2 kilos, please. Anything else? No, that's all. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a good day. Now let's practice together. Repeat after me. I am looking for apples. How much are the apples? I will take 2 kilos. That's all. Thank you. You're welcome. Great work. You're doing really well. Listening to natural English and repeating helps build your speaking confidence. Let's do one more story. This story is about Emma. Emma is a nurse. She works in a hospital. Every day, she goes to work at 8 o'clock. She takes the bus to the hospital. At work, she helps many people. She talks to patients and gives them medicine. She's very kind and friendly. After work, Emma comes home. She eats dinner with her family. Then she reads a book and goes to bed. Now, slowly, Emma is a nurse. She works in a hospital. She goes to work at 8 o'clock. She takes the bus. She helps many people. She gives medicine. She eats dinner with her family. She reads a book. She goes to bed. Now repeat after me. Emma is a nurse. She works in a hospital. She helps people. She eats dinner. She reads a book. Well done. These are real-life situations that help you understand English in daily life. Listening to these types of short stories and practicing common sentences is the best way to improve your listening and speaking at A1 level. Let's review what we practiced today. We practiced speaking in a cafe, saying hello in the park, shopping in a supermarket, and learning about people's routines. You heard real examples, repeated them slowly, and practiced speaking with me. This is how you will build strong English skills. Practice every day, listen carefully, and speak out loud. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Every time you try, you improve. Let's continue with another helpful situation. This time, imagine you are at the doctor's clinic. You are not feeling well and want to see a doctor. You walk to the reception desk and say, "Hello, I have an appointment." The receptionist says, "Good morning. What is your name?" You reply, "My name is Adam." The receptionist checks the list and says, "Yes, Adam. Please wait. The doctor will see you soon." After a few minutes, the doctor opens the door and says, "Hello. Please come in." You go into the room and sit down. The doctor says, "What's the problem?" You reply, "I have a sore throat and a headache." The doctor says, "Okay, let me check. Say, ah." You open your mouth and say, "Ah." The doctor checks your throat and says, "It looks red. I will give you some medicine." You say, "Thank you." The doctor says, "Take the medicine 2 times a day and drink a lot of water." You say, "Okay, I will. Thank you, doctor." The doctor says, "You're welcome. Take care." Let's repeat this conversation slowly. "Hello, I have an appointment. What is your name?" "My name is Adam." "Please wait. The doctor will see you soon." "Hello, please come in. What's the problem?" "I have a sore throat and a headache." Say, "Ah." "I will give you some medicine. Take the medicine 2 times a day. Drink a lot of water. Thank you, doctor. Take care." Now repeat after me. "I have an appointment. My name is Adam. I have a sore throat. I have a headache. I will take the medicine. Thank you, doctor. Take care." Great job! Speaking these short medical sentences helps you prepare for real situations in English-speaking countries. Now let's try a listening story. Listen carefully to this story about Linda. Linda is a teacher. She teaches children in a school. Every weekday, Linda wakes up at 6:30. She makes her bed and gets ready. She wears a dress and puts on her shoes. She eats toast and drinks coffee. Then she takes the train to school. At school, she teaches English, reading, and writing. Her students like her because she is friendly. At 3 p.m., the school day ends. Linda takes the train home. At home, she reads books, cooks dinner, and relaxes with her cat. At night, she goes to sleep at 10:30. Let's go slowly. Linda is a teacher. She teaches children. She wakes up at 6:30. She eats toast and drinks coffee. She takes the train to school. She teaches English, reading, and writing. Her students like her. She cooks dinner and relaxes with her cat. She goes to sleep at 10:30. Now repeat after me. Linda is a teacher. She wakes up at 6:30. She teaches English. She goes home at 3 p.m. She cooks dinner. She goes to sleep at 10:30. Excellent! These kinds of short stories help you listen, remember, and repeat English in a natural rhythm. Now, let's practice a conversation at the bus stop. You are waiting for the bus, and someone speaks to you. A man says, "Excuse me, do you know what time the bus comes?" You look at your phone and say, "Yes, the bus comes at 8:15. The man says, "Thank you." You smile and say, "You're welcome." Then he says, "Is this your usual bus?" You reply, "Yes, I take this bus every morning." He says, "Me too. I work in the city." You say, "Oh, I work there too." Then the bus comes, and you both say, "Have a good day." Let's repeat this. "Excuse me, do you know what time the bus comes?" "Yes, it comes at 8:15. Thank you." "You're welcome." "Is this your usual bus?" "Yes, I take this bus every morning. Me too." "Have a good day." Now repeat after me. "Do you know what time the bus comes?" "It comes at 8:15. I take this bus every morning. I work in the city. Have a good day." Great speaking practice! These types of daily conversations help you feel more relaxed when speaking to others in English. Let's continue with another short story for listening and repeating. This is about Tom and his weekend. Tom is a driver. He works from Monday to Friday. On the weekend, he does not work. On Saturday, he cleans his house. He washes his clothes and vacuums the floor. Then he goes shopping. He buys vegetables, fruit, and bread. On Sunday, he visits his parents. They live in the countryside. They talk, drink tea, and eat lunch together. Tom comes home in the evening and watches a movie before bed. Now, slowly, Tom is a driver. He works from Monday to Friday. On Saturday, he cleans his house. He goes shopping. He buys vegetables and fruit. On Sunday, he visits his parents. They eat lunch together. He watches a movie before bed. Now repeat after me. Tom is a driver. He works from Monday to Friday. He goes shopping. He visits his parents. He watches a movie. You are doing amazing. These short stories improve your listening and give you simple sentence structures to use when you speak. Let's practice some useful questions and answers now. These are important in beginner conversations. Question: What is your name? Answer: My name is Sarah. Question: Where are you from? Answer: I am from United States. Question: What do you do? Answer: I am a student. Question: Do you like English? Answer: Yes, I like English. Question: What time do you wake up? Answer: I wake up at 7 o'clock. Question: What do you eat for breakfast? Answer: I eat bread and eggs. Question: Do you go to school? Answer: Yes, I go to school every day. Let's repeat each question and answer together, slowly. What is your name? My name is Sarah. Where are you from? I am from United States. What do you do? I am a student. Do you like English? Yes, I like English. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 7 o'clock. What do you eat for breakfast? I eat bread and eggs. Do you go to school? Yes, I go to school every day. Now, say these again after me. My name is Sarah. I am from United States. I like English. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I go to school every day. Wonderful. These simple questions and answers are useful in real life and are a great way to start conversations. Let's try one more routine story. This is about a woman named Anna. Anna works in a bookstore. She likes books very much. Every morning, she opens the shop at 9 o'clock. She arranges books on the shelves. She helps customers find books. She recommends good stories. In the afternoon, she eats lunch and drinks juice. In the evening, she closes the shop and takes the bus home. At home, she listens to music, writes in her notebook, and goes to sleep at 11 o'clock. Let's repeat it slowly. Anna works in a bookstore. She likes books. She opens the shop at 9 o'clock. She helps customers. She eats lunch and drinks juice. She goes home in the evening. She listens to music. She writes in her notebook. She goes to sleep at 11 o'clock. Repeat with me now. Anna works in a bookstore. She helps customers. She eats lunch. She listens to music. She goes to sleep at 11 o'clock. Perfect! These daily stories help you understand natural English flow and practice useful vocabulary. Let's continue your English learning journey with more helpful practice. Now imagine you are calling a friend on the phone. You want to ask about plans for the weekend. You pick up the phone and say, "Hello, this is Maria." Your friend says, "Hi Maria, how are you?" You reply, "I'm good, thank you. How are you?" Your friend says, "I'm fine. What's up?" You say, "Are you free this Saturday?" Your friend says, "Yes, I am free. Why?" You reply, "Let's go to the park and have lunch." Your friend says, "That sounds great. What time?" You say, "Let's meet at 12 o'clock." Your friend says, "Okay, see you on Saturday." You say, "See you." Now let's repeat the key parts. Hello, this is Maria. Hi, Maria. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Are you free this Saturday? Let's go to the park. Let's meet at 12 o'clock. See you? Great work. These types of friendly calls are very common. Practicing simple phone conversations helps you improve your listening and confidence. Now, let's go into another useful daily story. This time, it's about a boy named David. David is 10 years old. He lives in a small town with his parents and his sister. Every morning, he wakes up at 6:45. He washes his face, brushes his teeth, and eats breakfast. He likes to eat cereal and drink milk. Then he puts on his school uniform and packs his school bag. He walks to school with his sister. At school, David learns new things. He enjoys math and English. During lunch, he eats with his friends. After school, David comes home and does his homework. Then he plays football with his friends. In the evening, he eats dinner with his family and watches cartoons. He goes to bed at 9 o'clock. Let's repeat the story slowly. David is 10 years old. He wakes up at 6:45. He eats cereal and drinks milk. He walks to school. He learns math and English. He eats lunch with friends. He does his homework. He plays football. He eats dinner. He watches cartoons. He goes to bed at 9 o'clock. Now repeat after me. David wakes up at 6:45. He walks to school. He learns English. He plays football. He eats dinner. He goes to bed at 9 o'clock. Well done! Repeating simple actions and routines helps you build a strong understanding of everyday English. Now, let's practice useful speaking phrases. These are short, easy sentences that are helpful in real conversations. Repeat each sentence after me. I like reading books. I go to school every day. I wake up early. I drink coffee in the morning. I take the bus to work. I speak a little English. I want to learn more. I watch TV in the evening. I sleep at 10 o'clock. I eat rice and chicken for lunch. Great! You are learning many everyday phrases. These are things people say in daily life, and they are perfect for speaking practice at A1 level. Now, let's do a short role-play story. This time, imagine you are visiting your friend's house. You knock on the door. Your friend opens the door and says, "Hello, welcome to my home." You say, "Thank you. Your house is very nice." Your friend says, "Would you like something to drink?" You say, "Yes, please. I would like water." Your friend brings the water and says, "Here you go." You say, "Thanks. What a beautiful house you have." Your friend says, "Thank you. Please sit down." You sit on the sofa and talk about school and hobbies. After some time, you say, "Thank you for the water. I have to go now." Your friend says, "Okay, see you next time." You say, "See you." Now repeat after me. Hello. Welcome to my home. Thank you. Your house is very nice. I would like water, please. What a beautiful house. Thank you for the water. I have to go now. See you next time. Now try saying the full sentences after me. I would like water, please. Your house is very nice. Thank you for the water. See you next time. Great work. This kind of polite conversation is very helpful when visiting someone. Let's listen to another short story. This time about a woman named Noor. Noor is 25 years old. She is a baker. She bakes cakes, cookies, and bread. Every day, she wakes up early at 5 o'clock. She goes to her bakery. She puts on her apron and starts baking. Many customers come to buy fresh bread and cakes. Noor smiles and says hello to every customer. She takes the money and gives them change. After work, she goes home. She takes a shower, eats dinner, and relaxes by watching a movie. Now, slowly, Noor is a baker. She bakes cakes and bread. She wakes up at 5 o'clock. She goes to her bakery. She greets the customers. She takes money and gives change. She goes home. She eats dinner. She watches a movie. Now repeat with me. Noor bakes cakes. She wakes up early. She goes to her bakery. She smiles at the customers. She eats dinner. She watches a movie. You're doing excellent. Listening to real-life stories like this helps your English feel natural. Let's now practice asking and answering more basic questions. Question: Where do you live? Answer: I live in London. Question: What do you do every morning? Answer: I brush my teeth and eat breakfast. Question: What do you eat for dinner? Answer: I eat rice and vegetables. Question: Do you speak English? Answer: Yes, I speak a little English. Question: What do you like to do? Answer: I like to read books and go for walks. Question: Do you watch TV? Answer: Yes, I watch TV every evening. Now slowly repeat after me. Where do you live? I live in London. What do you do every morning? I brush my teeth and eat breakfast. Do you speak English? Yes, a little. What do you like to do? I like to read books. Now say them with me. I live in London. I brush my teeth and eat breakfast. I speak a little English. I like to read books. You are building great confidence. Speaking clearly and slowly helps you speak better and understand better. Let's listen to one last story for this section. This is about two friends, Liam and James. They work together in a shop. Every day, they open the shop at 9 o'clock. Liam arranges the clothes, and James checks the prices. They greet customers and help them find the right size. At 1 o'clock, they take a lunch break. They eat sandwiches and drink juice. After lunch, they go back to work. They close the shop at 7 o'clock. After work, they sometimes go for a walk or eat dinner together. Now, slowly, Liam and James work in a shop. They open the shop at 9 o'clock. Liam arranges clothes. James checks prices. They help customers. They take a lunch break. They eat sandwiches. They close the shop at 7 o'clock. They go for a walk. Now repeat after me. Liam and James work in a shop. They help customers. They eat sandwiches. They go for a walk. Very good. These stories with simple vocabulary and regular verbs are perfect for A1 learners to improve step by step. Let's continue your practice with more short conversations and real-life stories. This time, let's imagine a scene at a grocery store. You walk into the store. The shopkeeper says, "Hello, how can I help you?" You say, "Hello, I want to buy some fruits." The shopkeeper asks, "What fruits do you want?" You say, "I want apples, bananas, and oranges." The shopkeeper says, "Sure. How many apples?" You reply, "3 apples, please." The shopkeeper says, "Okay. Do you want anything else?" You say, "Yes, 1 dozen bananas and 4 oranges." The shopkeeper packs your fruits and says, "Here you go." You say, "Thank you. How much is it?" The shopkeeper replies, "It's 500 rupees." You give the money and say, "Here is 500." The shopkeeper says, "Thank you. Have a good day." You reply, "Thank you. Bye." Now, let's practice these key phrases together. I want to buy some fruits. 3 apples, please. 1 dozen bananas. 4 oranges. How much is it? Here is 500. Thank you. Bye. These phrases are very helpful when you go shopping. Repeat them slowly and clearly to improve your confidence. Let's go through another story. This one is about a girl named Sana. Sana is a student. She is in grade 6. Every morning, she wakes up at 6:30 a.m. She makes her bed, brushes her teeth, and eats her breakfast. She walks to school with her friend Sarah. At school, Sana studies English, math, science, and art. Her favorite subject is English. She likes reading short stories. During the lunch break, she eats her sandwich and drinks juice. After school, Sana goes to the library. She reads books and borrows a new storybook every week. In the evening, she finishes her homework and helps her mother in the kitchen. Then she watches a cartoon before going to bed at 9:30. Let's repeat the important actions. Sana wakes up at 6:30. She makes her bed. She brushes her teeth. She walks to school. She studies English. She eats a sandwich. She goes to the library. She reads books. She helps her mother. She watches a cartoon. She goes to bed. Now say them after me. I wake up at 6:30. I brush my teeth. I walk to school. I read books in the library. I help my mother. I go to bed at 9:30. Excellent. You are improving your memory and pronunciation. Let's now imagine another conversation. This time, it's between a waiter and a customer at a restaurant. The waiter says, "Good afternoon. What would you like to order?" The customer says, "Good afternoon. I would like chicken curry and rice." The waiter asks, "Would you like something to drink?" The customer replies, "Yes. A glass of water, please." The waiter says, "Anything else?" The customer says, "No, thank you." After a few minutes, the waiter brings the food and says, "Here is your order." The customer says, "Thank you." After eating, the customer says, "Can I have the bill, please?" The waiter brings the bill and says, "Here is your bill. It's 900 rupees." The customer says, "Here you go." "Thank you." The waiter says, "Thank you. Have a nice day." The customer replies, "You too. Goodbye." Now repeat after me. What would you like to order? I would like chicken curry. A glass of water, please. Can I have the bill, please? Here is your bill. Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Well done. These sentences are very useful when you eat at a restaurant. Now let's hear a story about a person named Ahmed. Ahmed is a security guard. He works at a shopping mall. His job starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. He wears a blue uniform. He checks visitors at the entrance. He helps customers find their way in the mall. He is polite and always smiles. Ahmed works until 6 in the evening. During lunch, he eats at the food court. After work, he goes home and rests. He spends time with his family and tells them about his day. Let's repeat it step by step. Ahmed is a security guard. He works at a shopping mall. He wears a blue uniform. He checks visitors. He helps customers. He eats lunch at the food court. He goes home and rests. He talks with his family. Repeat after me. I wear a uniform. I check visitors. I help customers. I eat lunch. I go home and rest. Great job. These actions are part of many daily jobs and routines. The more you repeat, the better you understand and speak. Let's now do another practice dialogue. This one happens in a classroom. The teacher says, "Good morning, class." The students say, "Good morning, teacher." The teacher says, "Today we will learn English words." The students say, "Okay." The teacher asks, "What is the English word for pawnee?" One student says, "Water." The teacher says, "Very good." Then the teacher says, "Spell water." Another student says, "Water." The teacher smiles and says, "Excellent work." Now you say it with me. Good morning, teacher. We will learn English words. What is the English word for penny? Water. Spell water. Water. Excellent work. You are doing amazing. Let's also practice how to tell time. Listen carefully and repeat. What time is it? It is 8 o'clock. It is 7:30. It is 9:15. It is 5:30. It is 10 to 6. Let's repeat. 8 o'clock. 7:30. 9. 5:30. 10 to 6. Understanding time is very important in daily life. Keep practicing. Now imagine a conversation at the bus stop. You are waiting for the bus. A person says, "Excuse me, what time is the next bus?" You say, "It comes at 4:30." The person says, "Thank you." You say, "You're welcome." The bus arrives. The driver says, "Hello, where are you going?" You say, "I'm going to the market." The driver says, "Please get on." You sit down and enjoy the ride. Repeat after me. What time is the next bus? It comes at 4:30. Where are you going? I'm going to the market. Please get on. You're welcome. Now, let's do a short practice about describing your room. Think about your bedroom. You can say, "My room is small but clean. There is one bed, a table, and a chair. I have a fan and a window. There is a bookshelf with many books. I like my room. It is quiet and comfortable." Repeat after me. My room is small. There is a bed and a chair. I have a fan and a window. There is a bookshelf. I like my room. It is comfortable. Very good. Describing your surroundings helps you speak about your life in English. Let's continue with one last story in this part. This one is about a woman named Hira. Hira is a nurse. She works in a hospital. Every day, she goes to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. She wears a white uniform. She checks patients, gives medicine, and writes reports. Hira is kind and caring. Patients like her very much. After work, she goes home and spends time with her children. She reads stories to them before bed. Now repeat slowly. Hira is a nurse. She works in a hospital. She wears a white uniform. She checks patients. She gives medicine. She writes reports. She reads stories to her children. Now you try. I work in a hospital. I wear a uniform. I check patients. I write reports. I read stories to my children. Wonderful! Your English is getting clearer and smoother. These types of short stories make learning easier and more enjoyable. Let's continue your learning journey with more listening and speaking practice through daily life examples. This time, let's begin with a conversation about calling a friend. Imagine you are on the phone. You say, "Hello, may I speak to Ali?" The voice on the other end says, "Speaking." "Who is this?" You reply, "This is Omar. How are you?" Ali says, "I'm fine. How are you?" You say, "I'm good. Are you free this evening?" Ali replies, "Yes, I am. Do you want to meet?" You say, "Yes. Let's go to the park at 5 p.m. Ali says, "Okay, see you at the park." You say, "Great. See you?" Now repeat with me. "Hello. May I speak to Ali? This is Omar. How are you?" "I'm good. Are you free this evening?" "Let's go to the park. See you at 5 p.m. Great." Conversations with friends are helpful to build your confidence and vocabulary. Let's listen to a new short story. This is about two brothers, Jack and Leo. Jack is older. He is 15 years old. Leo is younger. He is 10 years old. They live in a small town. Every Sunday, they play cricket in the park. Jack is the captain. He teaches Leo how to bat and bowl. After the game, they buy ice cream and talk about their match. They enjoy spending time together and laugh a lot. They go home tired but happy. Now repeat these sentences. Jack is older. Leo is younger. They play cricket. Jack is the captain. They buy ice cream. They enjoy together. They go home tired but happy. Let's practice this using I sentences. I am the captain. I play cricket on Sunday. I teach my brother. I buy ice cream. I enjoy with my brother. These are fun ways to build your own English sentences and learn expressions in daily life. Let's move to a simple conversation at a clothing store. The shop assistant says, "Good morning, can I help you?" You say, "Yes, I'm looking for a shirt." The assistant says, "What color do you want?" You reply, "Blue." The assistant shows you a shirt and says, "This is a blue shirt. Do you like it?" You say, "Yes. Can I try it on?" The assistant says, "Sure. The trial room is on the left." You try the shirt and return. You say, "It fits well. I'll take it." The assistant says, "Great. Please come to the counter." You say, "Thank you." Repeat these useful phrases. I am looking for a shirt. What color do you want? I want a blue shirt. Can I try it on? It fits well. I'll take it. Please come to the counter. These are very useful phrases. When you go shopping for clothes, repeat them several times until they feel natural. Let's hear a story about a man named Harry. Harry is a driver. He drives a school van. Every morning, he picks up children from their homes. He makes sure they wear seat belts. He drives safely and carefully. He knows every street and school in the city. The children like him because he's friendly. At the end of the school day, Harry drops them home. After work, he goes to the mosque to pray and then returns home for dinner. Repeat with me. Harry is a driver. He picks up children. He drives a school van. He drives carefully. Children like him. He goes to the mosque. He eats dinner at home. Now say these sentences with I. I am a driver. I drive a school van. I drive safely. I go to the mosque. I eat dinner at home. Now let's imagine a conversation at a hospital. You are talking to the receptionist. You say, "Hello, I want to see the doctor." The receptionist says, "Do you have an appointment?" You say, "No, I don't." The receptionist replies, "Please wait. The doctor will see you soon." You sit in the waiting area. After a while, the doctor calls your name. You go in and say, "Good morning, doctor." The doctor says, "Good morning. What's the problem?" You say, "I have a headache." The doctor checks you and says, "Take this medicine twice a day." You say, "Thank you, doctor." The doctor says, "Get well soon. Now repeat with me. I want to see the doctor." Do you have an appointment? Please wait. The doctor will see you soon. I have a headache. Take this medicine twice a day. Thank you, doctor. These phrases are very helpful. When you visit a clinic or hospital, let's hear a story of a student named Aliyah. Aliyah is a university student. She studies computer science. Every day, she attends her lectures in the morning. She sits in the front row and takes notes. She uses a laptop to write assignments. After class, she goes to the library to study. Aliyah loves learning and wants to become a software engineer. In the evening, she watches English videos to improve her listening skills. Repeat after me. Aliyah is a student. She studies computer science. She takes notes. She writes assignments. She goes to the library. She wants to become a software engineer. She watches English videos. Let's practice using I. I am a student. I study computer science. I take notes. I go to the library. I want to become a software engineer. I watch English videos to learn. Let's now go through a conversation with a neighbor. Your neighbor says, "Hello, how are you today?" You say, "I'm fine. How are you?" The neighbor says, "I'm good. The weather is nice today." You say, "Yes, it is sunny and cool." The neighbor says, "Are you going somewhere?" You say, "Yes, I'm going to the market." The neighbor says, "Okay, have a good day." You say, "You too." Now repeat these friendly phrases. Hello, how are you today? I'm fine. How are you? The weather is nice. It is sunny and cool. I'm going to the market. Have a good day. You too. These sentences help you in casual conversations with neighbors and friends. Let's listen to a story about a man named Adam. Adam is a postman. He rides a bicycle and delivers letters. He wears a brown uniform. He knows all the houses in the town. Every morning, he collects letters from the post office. He puts them in his bag. and delivers them door to door. People wait for him because he brings important mail. Children wave at him when he passes by. Adam smiles and waves back. Repeat after me. Adam is a postman. He delivers letters. He rides a bicycle. He wears a brown uniform. He collects letters. He delivers door to door. Children wave at him. Say it with I now. I am a postman. I deliver letters. I ride a bicycle. I wear a uniform. I wave at children. These practice lines are excellent for improving your sentence structure and learning job-related vocabulary. Let's do a short pronunciation and sentence fluency practice. Repeat the following slowly after me. I go to school every day. I eat breakfast in the morning. I drink tea in the evening. I sleep at 10 p.m. I talk with my family. I study English every night. Now say these again, but a little faster. I go to school every day. I eat breakfast in the morning. I drink tea in the evening. I sleep at 10 p.m. I talk with my family. I study English every night. Practicing sentences this way helps you with speaking rhythm and confidence. You don't need to rush. Just be clear and consistent. Try speaking these same sentences to a friend or say them in front of a mirror. Now let's describe simple things you do at home. For example, I wash the dishes. I sweep the floor. I water the plants. I feed the cat. I clean my room. I cook rice. I make tea. Repeat with me. I wash the dishes. I sweep the floor. I water the plants. I feed the cat. I clean my room. I cook rice. I make tea. Speaking about your daily activities makes English learning part of your life. You are now learning naturally, just like a native child would learn their first language. Repeating, listening, understanding, it all matters. Let's keep practicing with a conversation at the bakery. You walk into the shop and say, "Good afternoon, I want some bread." The shopkeeper replies, "Sure. What kind of bread do you want?" You say, "Brown bread, please." The shopkeeper gives it and says, "Here you go. Anything else?" You reply, "Yes. I need 6 eggs and 1 liter of milk." The shopkeeper says, "All right. Your total is 300 rupees." You say, "Here's the money." The shopkeeper says, "Thank you. Have a nice day." You reply, "Thanks. You too." Repeat with me. I want some bread. Brown bread, please. I need 6 eggs, 1 liter of milk. Here is the money. Have a nice day. You too. These sentences help you in real life while shopping for food. Now listen to a short story about a girl named Noor. Noor is 7 years old. She lives with her mother and father. Every morning, Noor brushes her teeth, takes a shower, and gets ready for school. She wears her school uniform and ties her hair in 2 ponytails. She eats breakfast and waits for her school van. At school, Noor listens to her teacher and writes in her notebook. Her favorite subject is English. After school, she plays with her friends in the garden. In the evening, she reads a storybook and goes to bed early. Repeat after me. Noor is 7 years old. She lives with her family. She brushes her teeth. She takes a shower. She gets ready for school. She eats breakfast. She listens to her teacher. She plays with friends. She reads a storybook. She goes to bed early. Let's turn that into I sentences for speaking practice. I am 7 years old. I live with my family. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I eat breakfast. I go to school. I listen to my teacher. I play with friends. I read a book. I go to bed early. Let's do a simple question and answer practice. I will ask a question. You answer out loud. Where do you live? I live in New York. What is your name? My name is Adam. How old are you? I am 12 years old. What do you like to eat? I like to eat sandwich. Do you go to school? Yes, I go to school. Who is your best friend? My best friend is Jack. What do you do in the evening? I watch TV or do my homework. This kind of question and answer speaking drill is very helpful for fluency and confidence. Let's now hear a story about a mother named Sarah. Sarah is a housewife. She wakes up at 6 a.m. every day. She wakes up her children and prepares breakfast. She packs lunchboxes and helps them get ready for school. After they leave, Sarah cleans the house and does the laundry. She goes to the market to buy vegetables and fruits. In the afternoon, she cooks lunch and takes a short rest. When the children return, she helps them with their homework. In the evening, she watches a drama or reads a book. She eats dinner with her family and goes to bed at 10 p.m. Repeat these sentences slowly. Sarah wakes up at 6 a.m. She prepares breakfast. She helps children get ready. She cleans the house. She buys vegetables. She cooks lunch. She helps with homework. She watches a drama. She eats dinner. She goes to bed. Now say the same using I for practice. I wake up at 6 a.m. I prepare breakfast. I help children get ready. I clean the house. I go to the market. I cook lunch. I help with homework. I watch TV. I eat dinner. I go to bed. Now let's do some listening and repeating practice with common daily sentences. These will help you become more fluent. I am hungry. I am thirsty. I am tired. I am busy right now. I am going to school. I am watching TV. I am eating lunch. I am going to the market. I am cleaning my room. I am reading a book. Now try to repeat these quickly. It's okay to make small mistakes. Just keep going. Fluency comes with repetition. Let's now imagine a conversation at the bus stop. You ask someone, "Excuse me, does this bus go to Times Square?" The person says, "Yes, it does." You ask, "How much is the ticket?" The person says, "It's $9." You say, "Thank you." Then you ask the driver, "Will you stop near the park?" The driver says, "Yes, I will." You say, "Please tell me when we reach." The driver nods. When you arrive, he says, "This is your stop." You say, "Thank you very much." The driver says, "You're welcome." Repeat with me. Does this bus go to Times Square? How much is the ticket? Will you stop near the park? Please tell me when we reach. This is your stop. Thank you very much. You're welcome. These are very helpful when you travel by bus or public transport. Let's now hear a final short story for today. This one is about a boy named Daniel. Daniel loves animals. He has 2 cats and 1 parrot. Every day, he feeds them and talks to them. His cats are white and black. His parrot is green and talks a little. Daniel cleans their cages and plays with them. He wants to become a vet, an animal doctor, in the future. He reads books about pets and watches videos about animal care. He also visits the pet shop every week. Repeat with me. Daniel loves animals. He has 2 cats. He has 1 parrot. He feeds them. He talks to them. He cleans the cages. He wants to be a vet. He reads books. He watches videos. He visits the pet shop. Now practice with I sentences. I love animals. I have cats. I have a parrot. I feed them. I clean their cages. I want to be a vet. I watch videos. I visit the pet shop. Now let's do a pronunciation rhythm drill. Repeat each line 3 times. I like to eat rice. I like to eat rice. I like to eat rice. She goes to school early. She goes to school early. She goes to school early. We are watching a movie. We are watching a movie. We are watching a movie. They play cricket every Sunday. They play cricket every Sunday. They play cricket every Sunday. This helps you improve not just your pronunciation, but also your speaking flow. We have now practiced many listening and speaking examples, from shopping, school, and hospitals to families, neighbors, and pets. You've seen how to use English in real life. You've listened to natural examples and repeated key phrases. You've practiced short stories and daily life expressions. You've learned how to answer questions, how to build your own sentences, and how to speak with rhythm and confidence. And most of all, you've learned that English is not difficult. It only takes practice, just a little every day. You don't need to speak fast. Speak clearly. Speak slowly. Repeat again and again. Practice makes progress. If you liked this lesson, don't forget to practice again tomorrow. You can replay this video, pause and repeat after each sentence, or write them down in a notebook. Thank you so much for watching today's English learning lesson. If you found this helpful, please remember to subscribe to our channel English in Minutes and press the bell icon so you never miss a video. We post new English videos every day to help you become more fluent and confident in your speaking. This is Natasha, and I'll see you again in the next video. Until then, take care and keep practicing. Bye for now.